Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly makeup news where I'm gonna share with you all the products that has been released, re-released, announced, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about if I want any of them, if I'm gonna be duping any of them, or if I already bought some of them. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video. In case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows especially. That is my biggest passion. Today's look was created with my BYOP that I created. So if you want to see this look, it's gonna be on my Instagram in a couple days. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And now I'll just jump right into the video. I would love to see you here. So in case you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. I do penning content, review new products, film a makeup diary that I try to post like around Monday. It's definitely gonna be this Monday, where I'm showing you like a week in my eyeshadow looks. And yeah, so hopefully you'll stick around. And now let's start with the first product which I actually used today on my cheeks, and it's the Ice Maiden palette by Beauty Month Cosmetics. They are restocking this. So they created a restock, and there's also gonna be a pre-order once these get sold out. But it is a wonderful palette. It's currently my Project 20 Uses palette, and I'm really enjoying all of these. And the shimmers work wonderfully on your nails as well. This nail is kind of chipped at this point because it's been a while, but yeah, you can also use them like this or on your face. I'm wearing the two lightest shades as highlighters, like these two right here, and you also have a black matte if you want to do like eyeliner maybe or something. So this one I would definitely recommend. And you can, it's a cruelty free, it's vegan, so this is like very inexpensive brand. Now for the next releases, there's a new release from P. Louise, and it's like a bridal series collection. 150 pans of romantic neutrals, champagne shimmers, delicate pink, warm coppers, moody mauves, and deep smoky tones. No one needs it. I don't think that even makeup artists like need this, but it's launching on the 24th in case you are interested, but I don't think anyone would ever be able to use this one up. Then Melt has the Hot Shot Matte Lip Plumper, which is like a lip plumping product. I don't like these, but it's launching tomorrow on Monday. Then there's the Lord of the Rings and Glamlight collection. You can get the Middle Earth palette for $38, Evanstar lip treatment for $16, Rivendell lip kit for $21, Eye of Sauron lip kit for $24, the One Ring highlighter for $18, the Lord of the Rings crossbody bag for $42, and the full collection with the PR box for $148. Without the PR box, the full collection is for $130. Today has been a Monolith launch, so in case you're from Europe and you don't want to pay insane custom duties, you can shop from Monolith, which is a European indie brand reseller, and one of the collections that has launched today was the Lord of the Rings collection. I was like 5 minutes late to the launch, so I was able to get the palette, the two lip kits, and the highlighter. I wasn't able to get the bag, which I really wanted that bag. I didn't want the lip treatment because I would never use that and it would literally just be a decoration, and I don't want that. But once the bag restocks, I'm not gonna buy the pre-order. I just, once it restocks, I'm gonna buy it because I also wanted the Black Moon lipsticks. But since I had such a huge order, because I also bought the DD Signatures Drops of Fantasy today on Monolith, so it was like a huge order. Let me know if you want me to first review the Lord of the Rings collection or the Drops of Fantasy by DD Signature. But I am really excited about this. I love Lord of the Rings, and just the fact that there is a collaboration with them, like with this franchise, is so incredible. I was talking to a couple of my friends, and I would prefer if the palette was like maybe like a couple 6 to 9 pan palettes for each race or for each like kingdom, right? Like each place, like you can have Rivendell, you could have like the Hobbiton, and like different places on the map of Lord of the Rings, and just create a little tiny color stories for that, because Glamlight usually has like a really big palette. The smallest they can do, I think, are 15 pans. And I just prefer for them to try to like either, or even like one bigger pan that would have got like smaller color stories in it that correspond to each race, because I think the color story corresponds nicely with the entire collection and with the look of the palette, like the front cover, but it doesn't really fully translate as Lord of the Rings. Like if you would just show me the colors in there and told me like this is Lord of the Rings palette, I wouldn't really think that. So I wish that they would maybe expand on this collection in the future. I hope this is gonna get enough like attention, and maybe they could do like part 2, because they did that with a couple collections, if I'm not mistaken. Like with the Scooby-Doo, right? They had another part of that. So I hope that they could eventually maybe create like collections for each race or for each kingdom or for each like place, and do like a small little palette. I think a lot of people would appreciate Glamlight to create more like curated small color stories. So that's just like my little 2 cents for this collection, but I bought most of it and I'm definitely waiting for that back because I want that back. And I wasn't able to get it. So that's the collection, and I hope I'm gonna get it soon. I think it should be, since I had such a huge order, I should get it in the express shipping, which is like usually 3 to 5 days. But that really depends on when they're gonna send it, and usually with these like big launches, it takes them a couple days to send these products out. So I'm not gonna probably have it sooner than on Friday, probably on Monday next week. And I am currently one of the teachers at the state exams that are happening here, which are like oral state exams, and it's going to be happening for the next 2 weeks. So unless it's going to come to me on Friday so that I have weekend to film with it, I'm not going to have time until the next weekend in 2 weeks to review that, if that makes sense, because I think I'm going to be too tired in the afternoons. I'm going to be there probably until like 5 in the afternoon. So yeah, that's way past my regular schedule and my regular like working hours there, and I think I'm just gonna be tired, so sorry. Yeah, Pacifica has Ultra CC Cream Radiant Foundations with SPF 30, and it has 20% zinc oxide SPF in it. Pacifica doesn't ship here, so I would have to like find ways to get to this, and I don't really feel the need to do that, but it's supposed to be like evening skin tone, hydrating, and like kind of more like a skincare type of product, which is like lightweight, breathable, like a regular CC cream, and it's for $18. I don't know where you can get Pacifica. I don't know if it's like Ulta or something, but yeah, that one, and it's released already. Then the weirdest collection I've ever heard about, in my opinion, is Fenty is collaborating with Smurfs. And I know that Smurfs are coming to theaters, like that there's gonna be something new, but I don't understand what this collection is. I think there's like a powder puff in the shape of a flower. I can't remember. Is it Daisy? Daisy is the flower, right? I'm sorry, I don't know how flowers are called in English. English is not my first language. Um, yeah, and then there's like lip products, and I'm confused what all of this means. It's for $150, and you have the, what do you have? 10-piece set, which has, yeah, Daisy Flower Shimmer Puff, Lip Essential Duo Keychain, pH Color Changing Scent and Gloss Bomb, Oh god, this is such a complicated description. Mushroom sponge, velvet liquid lipstick, Glips. Yeah, it's most of these shades or all of these shades are like a limited edition new shades. I'm confused about this collection. Like I would expect this collection with a lot of different brands. Fenty wasn't on my bingo card. Let me know what you think about this. I am so confused with this. Like I genuinely don't know. I understand that she like is part of the movie somehow, but it's just yeah, I don't understand this collection, and I've spent the past like 2-3 minutes kind of searching through the comments on Makeup on Your Radar's post, and most people are very confused about this. So I'm glad that my initial reaction is similar to other people. Yeah, no, it also just looks very cheap. It looks like child makeup. I'm sorry, I don't like it. The Agate Temptation by Since Beauty is out. It's for $45. It launched on Friday, I believe. And yeah, I'm not getting that one. I decided I'm not getting that one because it's too similar to the collection that Angie had with Odin's Eye, and it's also kind of similar to the Merry Christmas palette that I'm currently working on finishing, like using it up. I only have a couple shades left. And yeah, I don't need to roll in a palette that is similar to a palette that I already own and similar to another palette that I'm currently trying to get out of my collection by using it up. I think I'm gonna be like quite done with these shades. I'm sure that the Singe Beauty is way better than the Odin's Eye formula because from the Galactic Visitor, that's what I expect. But I'm just gonna wait for another launch. I know that the next launch could be more expensive because of the like how's it called? The import fees that the US is struggling with right now. Tariffs. That's what that is. And I know like Angie said that she's gonna like have a new manufacturer or something, but I don't know in how like distant future that's gonna be. So even if the next collection is more expensive, I'd rather buy the next collection that's probably gonna be less repetitive of what I already own. Just to like, I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for something that will be more up my alley than this. But it is gorgeous and I love the package. Like it is just so retro and so cool and just so I love Angie's aesthetics. She has a really nice eye for these things and it's such a pleasure to like see her create stuff and see all of her aesthetic choices. I'm just not gonna be part of this launch. Then the Wicked Widow Beauty is restocking the Crow palette in pre-order, I believe. Yeah, in pre-order. So you can get that. It's like a gray-red color story, and I'm just not... It's not something that I go for. I tried to dupe a couple like similar palettes in the past, and I was happy with what I created with these dupes, but it's like something you play with for 2-3 days, and you're kind of good for another multiple months. So I'd rather just like dupe this color story once in a while when I feel like it, then actually have a physical palette that I then have to like that I feel like I need to use more and feel guilty about not using because I know that it wouldn't get the uses that it deserves. Then Mika has some new. Then Mika had a restock for their Ethereal Dark. Can I speak today? Ethereal Darkness collection. And it's in pre-order. I should get, well, I actually have my shipment from Mika from the one collection back. I had a couple shades from that collection and a couple different like from other collections. And it took like 2 months, I think, before it got shipped because it was in pre-order. I didn't realize that 1 or 2 shades that I bought were in pre-order. Maybe before I was able to like pay for it, it got sold out. I don't know. So I had to wait. And now it's getting to me. It's already at the post office. So I'm gonna get it tomorrow on my way back from work. and I hope I'm gonna be able to film with it soon. But I recently bought Clionadh shades that I swatched on my channel, and I definitely want to get into them at some point. So yeah, but Mika shades are coming. Then Bella Beauty Bar released a like inspo picture for their next palette, and you can participate in their giveaway where you have to guess the name of this summer palette they're releasing, and then you know, if you win, you will get this. And yeah, it looks really pretty. Like it has blues, greens. It's kind of like not tie-dye, but it's like a, it looks like a glass effect, and I just love that. So I hope I'm finally gonna be able to try Bella Beauty Bar. I want to try so much of their palettes. Just such a wonderful brand, and I wish I had a couple of palettes from them. Then what I'm really interested in, Kayali has a new collection. It's 4 scents, and one is the Maldives in a Bottle something. I don't know how to pronounce this word. I'm sorry. I'm gonna write it on the screen. I read it so often, like I see this word so often, but I've never actually heard anyone pronounce it. So I have no clue how to, and I'm not gonna try. That's not gonna happen. At first, I was like really interested, and I think I'm gonna, if it's gonna get to Czech Sephora, I'm definitely gonna sniff it because it has rosemary, coconut milk, and then the thing I can't pronounce. It's called differently in Czech. It's completely different word in Czech, just by the way. So that one. And then the Marrakesh in the Bottle Orange Blossom, which has orange blossom, Turkish rose, and cedarwood. That one I also need to sniff because that sounds exactly like something I would love. Then Capri in Bottle Lemon Sugar. At first when I saw the lemon and the vanilla, I was like, yes, but it also has sugar, so I don't know if I would like that. And then the Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana, which has sweet banana, coconut cream, and jasmine. Banana and coconut is nice, but the jasmine also, but I don't know if it's not gonna be too sweet. But yeah, these are $100 each for 50 milliliters. And I need to sniff this because at least the orange one looks like something that I would just absolutely devour. Then what else? There wasn't that many collections, at least from what I remember. We finally know the Terramoon sneak peek that I think they sneak peeked this at like around New Year's, I believe. And it's the, is it Ophidius? Is that written somewhere? Ophiuchus? It's, yeah, something like this. And it's a 12 pan with 3 multichromes, 1 like iridescent multichrome, 1 duochrome, then 1 metallic sparkly shimmer, and 6 matte shades. It's very like earthy tones with like blues and pop of orange. Like it's very earthy. I love these shades. And yeah, very serpenty. Launches on Friday, I believe. Yeah, Friday. And this should get to Monolith for the next launch in a month. So I'm getting that because I love the packaging. This is obviously magnetic. All Terramoon's palettes are magnetic, and so I can switch it up if I ever want to. And I would like to have this layout for if I want to do BYOPs. I'm just trying to collect like palettes that will be with nice packaging, with nice like background, and a shape that I don't have yet. So I already have like 16 pans that are square. I already have like 15 and 12 pans that are like rectangle. I have 9 pans, and I wish I had this like size because I have a 10 pan. Yeah, I have 10 pan in this long format, but I don't have 12 pan, I believe. And I would really like it with the dark background for when I'm building BYOPs. So it's gonna get multiple different uses, and obviously I can just swap these shades for my BYOPs in other palettes. So that one definitely, and I don't remember the price. Yeah, I don't know the price. Then the Lilo and Stitch collection from Colourpop is out. I tried to buy the palette because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it, and also I really like the packaging and everything, and I just, you know, it inspires me. I would definitely swap the shades, but I'm used to that with Colourpop. But I can't order it. They don't ship to Czech Republic, and I've searched through multiple different like threads and Reddit posts, and apparently they don't ship to Czech Republic or like most of Europe anymore. Let me know if you know anything about that. But and there's no resellers here in Europe. There used to be a couple of stores that you could get Colourpop back in the day when it was like really popular, like in 2016 to 2018, 19. But they don't exist anymore, and I can't get it. I tried every single address that I can think of in Czech Republic that I could like technically ship this to, and yeah, none of them work, and I can't ship it here. So unless somebody from because I know a lot of people from Poland that do buy Colourpop somehow. I don't know if they can ship it there or if they just know a way. And sometimes these new releases appear on Vinted that people like resell it. If it's gonna show up there and it's not gonna be like, and the price will not get too jacked up, I might get this because I kind of really want this. It looks nice, and I would definitely like to try Colourpop again. And a lot of these shades look like a nice addition to my collection when it comes to my Colourpop shades. I'm definitely not gonna like the shimmers, or at least I don't expect to, but yeah. But I can't get it right now. Just annoying. Which I also wanted to buy the cream gel liners because I really like them, and I can't get them. And I'm not gonna buy these secondhand because I don't know if somebody already used them in their eyeballs, and that makes me, I know that you can like soak them in alcohol, but yeah, if it goes inside of my eye, I am not getting that secondhand. Sorry. So yeah, and also let me know if you would want me to see the new Lilo and Stitch and react to it, because I do post film like movie reactions once in a while. And yeah, I don't know how fast it's gonna get to Czech Republic, like for me to access it, because a lot of streaming services, like unless you have VPN, don't really allow these things in Czech Republic for a while. But if it's gonna get here, like let me know if you would want me to react to that, because I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch since I was like 6 or 7. So I'm very nostalgic about this. Then the Beauty Mint Cosmetics launch with Wilma is out, and I think it's sold out, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Check their website, but I think it's currently sold out, or something from their collection sold out. I definitely want the rainbow earrings, and I want the palette. I wasn't able to buy it. I completely zoned out. I completely forgot about that. So I'm gonna search for it after this video and see. Yeah, it should take 2 weeks to restock. If it sells out. So yeah, if it sold out, it should be back soon. I thought I wanted to buy it immediately because I wanted to have it before June starts, to have it for like my summer eyeshadow collection. And obviously this is very like Pride month themed, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm definitely thinking about doing another Pride BYOP soon, so let me know if you would be interested in that as well. And then what else was there? There was the Diavrune April Showers eyeshadow bundle, which is on Monolith as well. It's 5 single shades in a little single compact, and they are magnetic. And the bundle is for $64, and each shade is $14. There's also 2 highlighters for $24 each, and yeah, it launched on Friday. It's beautiful. There's like, they are mostly like blue, teal, turquoise, and yeah, it's just such a pretty collection. I haven't bought any of them, but it's really beautiful. And was there anything? Sorry, I keep moving the desk. don't know if there was anything else. There was the Wet n Wild collaboration with SpongeBob. Wet n Wild doesn't really ship here. It's kind of complicated to get it. There are a couple of resellers, but it usually takes them like 4 months because they usually just wait for a couple different collections and then buy them all together, right? So yeah, this will definitely not get here anytime soon, I don't think. Some of these parts look really pretty and like cute and like whimsical. Yeah, but I don't like. I know that Wet n Wild doesn't have the best formula. You know, if I'll find it somewhere later on, maybe I'll try a couple of these products. But it's definitely not gonna be anytime soon because it's not gonna get here anytime soon, I assume. And do we have anything else? There really wasn't happening that much. Oh yeah, the Glisten Cosmetics has a like bundle collections. There's always like 6 of there are split liners and 3 brushes. It launched last Wednesday, and yeah, it's just the like Glisten Edit collection boxes. I haven't bought these because I have so many, like I have the Linds collab palette with Glisten, and that kind of gives me most of what I need, and I have a couple different Glisten singles and the split liners in these little pots. So yeah, I kind of have all the shades that I really need, and if I need more, I can mix it. I wish their like iridescent ones would work on me better because they don't really show up that much on me. And I wish they were just as pigmented in a swatch as they are on the eyes, and I never really get to that level for some reason. So that's slightly annoying. But like it's a really nice formula. I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I've seen other people and it definitely looks the same as the swatches on their eyes, and I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Or maybe you should use like the mixing medium instead of water, but I just always use water because they're water activated. So yeah, I know there are mixing mediums that are technically like better, but I always forget to take these with me. Like I used to have like 2 or 3 of them, but I just always forget them. And then Little Cosmetics, couple hours, well, like I think it was like 2 hours after I filmed my last week's episode, little sneak peeks, the Adventure Time palette. So we already know what the packaging is gonna look like, or most of that, how it's gonna look like, and the inside is gonna be like soft pinks, peaches, and then like these kind of like pastel-y neon-y shades. If it's gonna be halfway as good as the Avatar collection from last year, I will just bathe in this palette. So I'm definitely getting this. I don't know when it's coming because obviously we don't know the launch date, but they said that it should be coming. Like when they first sneak peeked it, they said that it's launching in May. So I hope it's gonna be soon. And I definitely want this. And that is everything for this week. Let me know what you guys think and which of these products you're getting. And I definitely need that Adventure Time palette, and we'll see when the Monolith order will come my way. But yeah, those are kind of the things that you can definitely expect. I hope the Terramoon's launch will come to Monolith next month, and we'll see about the Beauty Moons palette. But which reminds me, I should definitely use the Philip palette soon, like the Gospel. I haven't really touched it all that much this year, so yeah, I definitely need to bring that out. But that's it for today. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with another video. So bye!